Hello all, in this video we'll be knowing how to make a rectangular tray by using Thinsmithy. So you see the principles of Thinsmithy and soldering. Thinsmithy deals with making of metal boxes, cans, funnels and ducts and etc. The development is drawn on sheet metal and cut and folded to form a required shape of the object. Soldering is one of the method of joining two pieces of metal with an alloy that melts at a lower temperature than the metals to be joined. So equipment tools required for tinsmithy are anvil, tongs, hand hammer, sledgehammer, chisel, punch, drift, flordering, and iron. So the safety precautions are use head leather gloves while handling heavy sheets, avoid pulling or sheet metals, filling and cutting the position. So now let us see. As I said, you will be using galvanized iron sheet in our lab, and the thickness of the sheet should be very less. Okay, and you can also use aluminum sheet, copper sheet, and brass sheet, zinc sheet, tin sheet, iron sheet. So what we use in our lab is galvanized iron sheet of thickness of 0.03 mm. Anything which is less than 1 mm can be manufactured by using this thin sheet. Okay, so these are the tools for our tinsmithy. So we have a tri-square steel ruler and compass and bevel protector, and this is a vernier gauge to check the thickness of the tinsmithy. Hmm. And these are the snips. We have snips, straight snip, curved snip, and semi-curved snips. And these are the mallets. Mallets are nothing but they are made up of silicon or nylon mallets and blouses, and even wood mallets are also called as mallets. So this is a iron sheet. Its thickness around will be around like 0.03 mm. First, you will draw the diagram given on the aluminum sheet. So we are there they are using a pencil, but you have to use a scriber, not a pencil. See, on the pencil mark he's using a scriber to draw the lines because of the visibilities will be not be clear on with the pencil. First, you have to draw according to the diagram. Then you will take a straight snip and cut the edges as the see the excess part is there. You'll cut the excess part, and whichever wherever you have to fold for the folding, whichever is required, you will be cutting those edges which is excess. And then you'll cut the edges of the snip. The four edges of the snip is cutted, and you'll placing it on the anvil or a stake, and you will hammer with a mallet on it for making it straight. Then you will fold it into the front side using taking the help of different stakes, and that is a bench wise where it is helping him to bend. All the corners should be folded. Hemming is done. See how nicely that hemming is done. Now the folding of the box should be done properly. So, with the help of soldering, they are joining the edges of the corners of the box. So this is how a rectangular tray is formed. So I hope you have understood how to do a rectangular tray in Tinsmithy, but we will do according to our dimensions only.